President Trump here in Tennessee. The announcement came just last week and anticipation has been high.
Yeah, that's right. It's all going to start with a trip out to Andrew Jackson's Hermitage. The main event is tonight at Municipal Auditorium, and that is where we find Kim St. Ange.
Yeah, she is live with what you need to know. Hey, good morning, Kim.
Hey, good morning. Right, so this rally here at Municipal Auditorium in downtown Nashville starts at 6:30, so 12 hours from now. Doors open at 3:30, but I have to show you something. Come walk with me over here. Guys, there's already a dozen or so people who have been lined up. And if you can't tell by the blankets and their scarves around their faces, it is freezing out here. So these folks say they're super pumped, and it is absolutely worth it, they tell me, to stand out here for several hours before this starts. Tickets for this event are free. It's open to the public. But here's the thing. Just because you have a ticket doesn't mean you're guaranteed entry. It's going to be on a first-come, first-served basis. The fire marshal is expected to do a walkthrough through Municipal Auditorium here today to figure out how many people are going to be let inside. We know the auditorium itself holds about 9,700 people. So we'll work to get you that answer later on this morning. We had tried a few hours ago to get a ticket, and it was at that point we've had no luck at this point. Now, topics we're planning for him to discuss are going to be his new health care reform proposal and then education, including a charter school legislation that would allow parents to choose which school their children go to. Okay, here's one of the big questions we're waiting to learn tonight is he going to talk about that controversial immigration executive order, which is scheduled to take effect tomorrow? Just with any presidential visit, we're planning on protests being outside here at Municipal Auditorium, but a lot of people, like I just showed you, very excited. And I talked to one supporter. He was the first person in line here a couple hours ago, and he says he's been to 40 different rallies, and he is very excited to be here, especially for President Trump. Take a listen.
This is probably the most historic presidential campaign in at least a century. And so to be a part of that and to have met the candidate, now President Trump, 28 times, has been a thrill.
Now, if you plan to attend today's rally, here's something very important to note. There's a long list of items that are not going to be allowed inside the auditorium. That includes cameras, any recording device, signs, posters, backpacks, bottles, food. Anyway, we have a full list to that on our website, WSMV.com. You know, we've been reminding you, but this is a really good time to download our free mobile app. That's the best place you're going to go throughout the day to keep up with all of today's events. Again, a really big, exciting day here in Music City. Holly and Chris.
Certainly is. Kim, thank you.
Yes, indeed. All right, as we mentioned before President Donald Trump's rally begins, he's visiting Hermitage to honor the 7th president, Andrew Jackson. Now he's expected to lay a presidential wreath on Jackson's tomb to commemorate his 250th birthday. All Tennessee lawmakers have been invited to attend. Mayor Megan Barry is also expected to attend that event.
So many people are wondering, so why did President Trump choose Nashville? Well, there are lots of issues at stake in our region, including infrastructure, immigration, trade, and healthcare. More than 250 healthcare companies have headquarters here, which will give the president a great chance to make his case for his new healthcare plan.
And for starting his day out, Mr. Trump is awake and he is tweeting. He tweeted about Snoop Dogg this morning. He tweeted about his tax returns. He tweeted about Michigan, where he's headed before Tennessee. And then now he's tweeting about Nashville. So let's take a look at what he said. He says, looking forward to a big rally in Nashville, Tennessee tonight. Big crowd of great people expected. Will be fun.
Lots of people. It's already gotten them now. Looking at the very latest, 3.1K hearts, more than 3,000 already. Lots of folks sharing.